Welcome to Dark Horizon Creations. I'm Mike. This time we're taking a look at the Transformers Rise of the Beast Alliance Autobot Mirage by Hasbro. Now, if you hadn't already, please follow, like, and subscribe to my social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get a notification of when I post new content. So here we have the Beast Alliance Autobot Mirage by Hasbro. So back in June, I was doing an online search looking for the mainline deluxe Mirage action figure, and I discovered that it had not yet been released here in the US. The only sellers that I could find that offered it were third-party sellers from Southeast Asia on eBay, and rather than paying 3 to 4 times the MSRP for the action figure, waiting a month for it to arrive, and risking it even showing up, I decided to pass. Then I came across this figure, and I discovered that some collectors were buying the Beast Alliance Mirage as a placeholder or fill-in in their collection until the deluxe version is released. Within about a week's time, this figure was available at my local Walmart. I picked it up. So after buying the action figure, I discovered that I actually like the matte gray paint apps on this toy versus the metallic silver on the Studio series. I also like the head sculpt on this action figure. You can see a better shot of it there on the packaging. This head sculpt features a battle mask, and he just looks more like an Autobot. In my opinion, this would have been a better look for the character on screen rather than a more human looking appearance that they chose to go with. So let's take a look at the car, and first thing you notice is I've begun to do a slight repaint, just painting the panel lines. I've painted the headlights on it, the intake, and you can see they've chosen to go with like a metallic gunmetal color for the windscreen and for the door glass and the quarter panel glass. And you can see I've repainted the back glass. It was just the same gray as the body. And what I did was I applied a matte black and went over it with a gunmetal gray color that I have from Folk Art. But there's a lot of attention to detail in the wheels and the design of those. And of course the rear is different than the front. And I've repainted the rear view mirrors using the Elmer's metallic silver paint marker. All the way around, it's just a really cool toy. If you flip it on the bottom, you can see that the car parts form a shell around the transformer. It's just a very simplified transformation process. So let's take a moment and talk about scale. The scale of these figures is between a Scout class and a Deluxe class. Now for comparison, I want to bring out Deluxe Nightbird. This is from the Target exclusive Jungle Mission 3-pack. And you can see that they are nearly the same size. Both of these look really good together, and the Beast Alliance Mirage would definitely fit in with the Autobots from the main line. Let's talk about transformation. So the first thing you want to do is come back here, untab this back panel and raise it forward until it stops like that. You can see the head and chest, and you can go ahead, bring those forward, and you want to take the arms, bring them down, swing them out, get them out of the way. Come around here, and you want to untab this entire assembly. Split the legs and extend them down like this. Now at this point, torso has to rotate. And the easiest way that I found to do this is to bring the door sections like this and just rotate it around. I know that's not what the instructions say to do, but that's the easiest way that I found to do it, because you're gonna have to take them and bring them back like this and take the chest section, and it's going to go into this port right there. Bring his arms up, rotate them, get them out of the way. sure that's back. And tab his chest in. And there's Mirage. He's a cool looking little action figure. I do like him. Let's bring him in close so you can see the detail on the head sculpt. See the battle mask, what I was talking about, how that looks. See the detail on his arms and hands, how they're molded. I do like this arm because it rotates and gives you his cannon. It's hollow on the inside. I think that's still a neat little feature to have. And you can bend his legs there. His head will not rotate. His torso will rotate. Of course, you can move his arms forward, laterally, and they'll rotate. So again, minimum articulation, but just a really neat little action figure to add to your collection as a placeholder for Mirage, or if you don't want to spend the money for the deluxe version, you can have this version. Now, for those curious about the height of Mirage, he stands approximately 4 1/4 of an inch tall. Now, for comparison in robot mode, I will bring out the Transformers mainline Voyager class Optimus Prime. Overall, I do think this is a neat little action figure. I like the simplistic design and transformation process. I think he does exactly what he's supposed to do. If you're looking for a super articulated version to use for dios or toy photography, you may want to wait on the mainline deluxe version. So there you have the Transformers Rise of the Beast Alliance Autobot Mirage by Hasbro.